Well, it's not a common sight. The football team united not on the gridiron, but in the baptismal pool. These are members of Mattie T. Blount High School's football team. This year, they face controversy off and on the field. Tonight, they say they're strong enough to handle whatever comes their way because they have God as the head of their team.
Judges chapter 6 talks about this young man named Gideon. Gideon was this small little farmer, but God called him to do something incredible.
This is how the Blount Leopards football team started their practice today, encouraging spiritual words for the presumed underdog when Blount takes on Theodore on the gridiron tomorrow night. It's a make-or-break game for the Leopards.
Big game this week, right? Yes, sir. What happens if we win? Playoff. There you go.
A trip to the playoffs would be great, but this team says if they don't get there, they've already won big in another way. Many of these players decided to turn their lives over to God.
And I feel like I wanted to connect with the Lord on that level.
It made me feel free, like I can just live with God and live with Him in my heart.
Senior Pastor Wesley Davis at Nazarene Full Gospel Church baptized these young men last month. His church has adopted Blount as one of their schools. It's part of their ministry to reach at-risk kids and make a difference in their lives.
And all you have to do is just take the time and say, hey, how can we help? And then, you don't have to do it anything on a grand scale. It could just be something as little as showing up, walking in the hallways. It is a village that raises our children.
Head football coach Josh Harris says Pastor Davis's weekly visits has changed his players for the better, and that change is going viral.
When it carries over to the athletes, it carries over to the students. So it's working out good.
When this team suits up for tomorrow night, they say their pads are now part of their armor of God.
It provides like a coat of protection over me because I know God's on my side.
Well, today before practice, more members of the football team committed to getting baptized this Sunday morning.